Welcome back to the AP Yagami Show. If it's your first time here, please subscribe, like, share the video. So today we are going to get into Armon Wiggings and Jason Lee. Armon Wiggins decided to drag Jason Lee last night on his YouTube channel. I went ahead and broke down what he said, and here we go. So he starts by talking about how Jason Lee wanted him to basically leave his YouTube and start going on Clubhouse with him, and how Jason was asking him for advice as to how to, I guess, build his YouTube. Here's that clip.
Let's start with Clubhouse. Y'all want to take a trip to Clubhouse. Now, mind you, Jason Lee calls me, T.S. Madison, Funky Dineva to do Clubhouse. Okay? Wait, before we get to Clubhouse, before the Clubhouse thing happened, Jason Lee called me, Lovely T, Daytime T, and another YouTuber, and wanted our advice in helping him with YouTube, because he was trying to get on YouTube, which he's already on YouTube. I don't know what happened with everybody else, but I end up talking to him about it, giving him a little input, giving him advice. Hence the reason he ended up taking my style, jacking my swag. He was watching me and he came on to YouTube, but we ended up being cool, whatever. And this is important to know, because I've continued to help him through his YouTube. Whenever he called me, I answer. He had a question about tech, I was there. When his stuff was glitching, I was there. I brought his highest rated views, 5,000 people in this chat on my night. Higher than when Dineva was on there, higher than when T.S. Madison was on there. I was the highest one. Okay? When out of all the YouTube influencers that he had on there at the time. Besides the fact when he went and got into a beef with Karen Civil. I was the highest one on gagging. Brought my numbers there, supported that guy. Had no problem with it. Been on that show multiple times. Brought all my people there. Y'all donated, y'all spent money. It was cool. We had a great rapport.
So at this point in the story, Armon was basically saying that he was going to visit LA, and he was telling Jason he was coming to LA, and Jason was pressing him like, oh, you going to see Cardi? Why are you coming to LA? And he was only going out there to visit his dog. He ended up going to see Jason Lee, and he talked about how funny he was acting when he went to go see him. Here's that clip.
Oh, he's talking to me about, we're just talking about a little basic nothing, right? I'm noticing that he has some dope lights in the studio. I mentioned that to him later on. We'll talk about that. That's the first time I seen the studio, and I thought it was super dope the way his studio was set up, because he had the lights coming from the ceiling. It was a vibe. It was super dope, right? So he does a show, and he's asking me, I know you're coming out here for Cardi B. I'm like, no, I'm not. He was like, I can go see her if I wanted to, because she lives right around the corner. I'm like, why do you keep asking me that? Mind you, we're at this point, we're sitting at the table in his living room, and I got on my Essential shirt, and I dare him to say I'm lying. I had on an Essential shirt, Essentials hoodie, a hoodie that he was trying to jock. Him and his team was trying to jock the style, because they were trying to create the same look. So let me show you. So
at this part of the video is when you kind of see Jason Lee for who he really is. So basically, Cardi B shouted out Armon when the song Up came out, and he happened to be with Jason Lee at the time when it went down, and he explains that story. Then he gets into how Jason leaves everything he doing to go with Cardi and be up her ass and all this other shit. Here y'all go, child.
That he was trying to jock, him and his team was trying to jock the style, because they were trying to create the same look. So let me show you, so I can show you that I was at his house. Hold on. Let me give you the tea. Let me give you the tea real quick. Boom. Hold on. We're gonna take our time with this. That's me at his house. But let me show you it this way. You see that date, you see this date. Something happened as we were sitting at the damn desk. I'm sitting at the desk, February 11th. I believe Up debuted at number, I don't know, I think number 2. So boom, this happened. I'm about to show you. Hold on, let me get it. I'm painting the picture for y'all. Hold on, child. I'm trying to get. Hold on.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you to every blog that have supported me. Thank you to every blog that want to support me and everything. That wanted to support me, wanted to support this record. Because just because I didn't start in the shade room, they're like, you know, hey, do you want me to this and that? Thank you, everybody. Like, I really appreciate it. Thank you, Armon Wiggins. And yeah, thank you guys. Thank you to every
So I'm
blog.
sitting at her table, bro. I'm sitting at Jason Lee's table. My phone is going off. Cardi B shouted you out. Mind you, this nigga think I'm coming out here to meet Cardi B. He just told me that we can't talk about her on the show 3 days prior because he beefing with her for whatever reason. I don't know. I didn't ask. Now my phone is going off because she shouted me out, and I'm sitting at the table. My man sitting right here, and he looking at me like, what you doing? I'm like this. This is the first time she shouted me out. I'm like, oh my God. Cardi B shouted me out, but Jason Lee is sitting here right now pissed off at her, talking about how she keep calling him, how he ignoring her, and how he think I'm out here secretly meeting up with her. So then he gonna tell me, oh, I know you know she's only shouting you out because I'm not talking to her because she's mad at me because I'm mad at her. I said, what? Girl, I don't care about none of that. Like, girl, pay it. That's the only reason why she's shouting you out. And I would be careful. I would watch her. Oh, and before we get into this, I've already told Cardi B this. I didn't tell Cardi B this prior because it was not my business, because at the end of the day, I felt like they're closer friends than Cardi B and I. So at the end of the day, I wasn't going to tell Cardi B. I don't discuss Jason Lee with Cardi B to a point where I'm going to tell her something that he said, and then they fall out, and then we fall out, and then she's no longer messing with me, and they still friends. Cardi B and Jason Lee are friends. My issue with this part of the story right now, I don't like how he tried to have me not be cool with Cardi B for his own jealous reasons. This is the picture that I'm painting. This is why he's a hater. He gonna tell me I need to watch out for Cardi B and not support her because I'm posting her too much. I only need to be posting her if she paying me. Then he gonna say he regret going so hard on Nicki Minaj for Cardi B because Cardi B don't give nothing back. And I need to watch out for her. All because she shouted me out. So, did I listen to that? No. I still kept my posting. You're a hater. And you're still cool with Cardi B. You're still running up under her. You're still leaving vacations hella early just to be up under Cardi B.
So this is where it gets a little messy. Jason Lee wanted Armon to join him on Bigo at this point. So he wanted Armon and Funky Dineva and T.S. Madison, all 4 of them, to be on Bigo. Armon decided to text Jason Lee and ask him, basically, why should I be on Bigo? Now, there is audio that he put in this, and I do have that part. We will get to it. Basically saying, why should I be on here? Jason Lee catches the attitude and was like, shit, since you feel like you know it all, basically figure it out. Here's that clip.
This didn't happen. This didn't start with Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish was the catalyst that he could use because he already didn't like me. And he didn't like me because I'm taking up space. But if you thought that was something, baby, we're not done yet. So, shortly after that, I go home. Shortly after that, Jason Lee ends Clubhouse. Hello, everyone. And here's why. Jason Lee wanted us to go on Bigo. Jason Lee wanted me, T.S. Madison, Funky Dineva to go on Bigo. We did not want to get on Bigo. We did not want to get on Bigo. My thing is this. I've been on Bigo. I mean, I was on Facebook arguing with gays. I was not finna be doing that. I was not finna be exposing. I was not finna be in a space where I'm talking about people as predators and people's health statuses. I wasn't finna be on that type of time. I seen what they do over there. I put way too much money. This costs way too much money.
So in this next clip, Armon basically proves that Jason Lee used him and lied to him about getting verified. Like, if you help me, I'll help you.
Hold on. Let me show you this. Help me and I'll help you, starting with your verification. Mind you, this was a year ago. I never asked Jason Lee for anything. I never asked him for any help. He hit me up and asked me for some help with some tea. And he said, if you help me, and I'll help you, starting with your verification. How I knew he was a hater, why I'm still not verified. But yet you running around verifying Kyle and this one and that one and bragging about it. Nigga, you was never trying to help me. This is that fake. I'm too hot.
Armon showed how Jason would do certain things, or the same thing what he would do, hang around the same people or whatever, starting with Floyd Mayweather's DJ, and then with a dog, pictures with a dog, and pictures of him on set, just little back and forth little things. And he shows like dates and receipts. Here they go right here.
I post my picture because I'm excited. I'm excited, right? Something like vibes curated by Jay Bling. Literally, I think the next day, I see Jay Bling on his story. I didn't screenshot it. I seen Jay Bling, and this could have been pre-planned, but my intuition don't lie, child. But Jay Bling was like, wow, thank you so much. Jason Lee, this is going to be a great opportunity. Just got a call from Jason Lee for an opportunity of a lifetime. This is going to be great. I'm like, oh, this is going to be interesting. Come to find out, I guess Jason Lee was throwing a party at the Highlight Room on Sunset, and Jay Bling was going to be the DJ. Y'all got to follow me. Watch this. And then, hold on. And then after, look at the date, February 13th, then Jason Lee. I spent the entire day recovering from last night. Shout out to whoever that is, Benavucci and Jay Bling, for making last night so much fun. Only 2 rules for future parties. Never give me the mic. I've been drinking. And 2, don't regret anything you say on the mic when you've been drinking. So now all of a sudden, you booking Jay Bling. Okay, that's fine. So I thought that was interesting. Here's the reason why I thought that was interesting. You saw those dates, right? That was February 14th. This was February 13th. Boom. Watch this. March 7th. The new set for Gagging with Jason Lee. All new show tomorrow night. And yes, back to burning the internet down. I'm like, girl, she stay trying to one-up me. What is this lady's tea? But this is the one that's the gagger. Remember I told you I went and bought a dog? Look, this is just the Reacher facts. Look at me, day out with my son. That's February 20th, 2021. Look at this. I swear to God, I can't make this up. The next day, someone literally handed me a dog on the red carpet. I felt so gay in this photo. February 21st. 2021. Come on, girl. What? Like, you always gotta try to one-up me. You always gotta try to battle me.
Okay, now we getting into the brunch party with Kanye West. So Armon asked Jason, could he go to the party? He let him go to the brunch party. He wanted to take a picture with Kanye. Jason Lee basically insisted, no, you can't take a picture with him. But everybody else had their phone out taking a picture. So as y'all know, he ended up getting a picture or whatever. And if you don't know, a blog, US Daily News or whoever, somebody in UK posted the picture of Armon with Kanye West or whatever at the brunch party. Jason Lee got them to keep changing the blog to make it look more like it was at his event and he was there, and make it more about Jason Lee, because the only person that they mentioned really was Armon Wiggins. So here is that.
Brunch. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying I don't want this to be drunk talk. So I'm just saying I really want to go. Just invite me. That's it. So he invites me. We have a blast. It was phenomenal. Beautiful. One of the best things I've ever done. Okay? Best things that have ever happened. I'm like, so I go to Jason Lee respectfully. Yo, can I take pictures with Kanye? I think I want to do. Jason Lee, don't take no pictures with Kanye. Kanye's not taking pictures. Nobody. You're not taking a picture with Kanye. Girl, please. You got me all the way out here and I can't take no picture with Kanye West? That's not happening. That's not happening. I'm going to get me a picture with Kanye West. Girl, what? Why? Why can't I take a picture with her? I'm not even going to keep asking you. I'm looking at people taking pictures. They got their phone in here. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna take. And then one of my girlfriends, they was like, you better get a picture with Kanye West. And I was doing it for my little brother too. So boom. So let's go. So I take the infamous picture with Kanye West. Everybody knows that picture. Okay. Everybody knows that picture. Okay. Now, before it got picked up on the Daily Mail, it was just a regular post. Jason Lee shared that post. And he started acting like, yeah, you know, I provide seats at the table, da, 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 da. But mind you, you're not telling the girl that you told me I can't take a picture, but you using that as your credit, like you provided a seat at the table. But girl, if it was up to you, I wouldn't even be taking a picture with Kanye West. You were so busy running to sit in the front row of a Sunday service. I was in the back talking to Kanye West. You told me I couldn't take no picture with him. But then you was out there trying to promote it like, you put me in the space and you got me the picture with Kanye West. No, you didn't. You told me not to do it. You told me I can't. And I told you to hell with that. So anyway, the picture gets posted on the Daily Mail. This is some tea. So this is the Instagram. West posted for picture with LA-based media personality Armon Wiggins at the event. Okay, you guys remember that picture? Fine. Whatever, I get it. If you go through this article, you'll notice that this article has nothing to do with Jason Lee's pictures. This is why when you go here, hold on, the article was updated on February 7th at 2:28 in the morning. But that's not even the where out. Okay? Let's get back. So Jason Lee goes and calls the Daily Mail once he sees that I posted that I got picked up by the Daily Mail. Okay, are y'all following me? I posted that I got picked up by the Daily Mail. He immediately started inserting his Instagram, had them insert his Instagram into this article. That's all fine and dandy. He still never posted the article. He never posted the article. He went and had the article updated with his stuff. I get it. It was his brunch. He like, girl, who's this boy? You just moved out here? Whatever. But that wasn't what messed me up. Now, here is the kicker. Jason Lee then had, that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. Jason Lee went and had a new article written. Watch this. This is the new article. Kanye West is joined by Hollywood Unlocks Jason Lee for the future brunch with Sun, Saint, Chicago, and Psalms. Now watch this. This is what he shared on his page at 2:07 Eastern, February 7th. Mind you, look at my article. It was updated at 2:28, February 7th. So he had them run him stuff in my article and create a whole new article.
And if all that BS wasn't enough, Jason Lee got his assistant or executive producer or whoever to text Armon and ask him that he want to be permanently on Gagging with Jason Lee. He wanted to be like the permanent host. And basically Armon was like, I still have my own shit going on, so I can't really, leave everything I got going on to go deal with you. So then after that happened, all of Jason Lee's people unfollowed Armon. Armon ended up texting Jason Lee like, do we have a problem? He didn't respond to him. Then he later, I guess, texted him again, and then Jason Lee responded with a whole bunch of things, starting 1 through 5, child. So then Armon texted him back with all his shit, starting 1 through 5, child. And shit, they just got into it, and here we go.
So Jason Lee's producer hits me up. Hey Armon, this is Azriel, Hollywood Unlocked. I'll be producing Gagging with Jason Lee moving forward. Also wanted to know if you're available by next Tuesday to step in and host for Jason. Please let me know and we'll set up a time to go over things. Thanks. I said, hi, thanks for reaching out. So Jason won't be on the show? She says, correct. We can go over the show run, you and Johnny, director, tomorrow if available, and do a run through on Tuesday before the show that night, and would love for you to check out some shows on your own to learn more as well. We'll make sure you're good to go. I said, will this be a consistent thing or a one-time thing? Because I still have my show to do, so I don't want to commit to another show right now. She says, for sure. I have a feeling Jason wants to bring you in regularly in the near future. Mind you, this dude, you don't even like me. But would absolutely need to make sure you can commit as a permanent host. I said, yes, I totally understand that. Only way I'd be able to commit to something like that is if there was a budget. As far as this Tuesday, I won't be able to do it. I have other commitments. Thank you for reaching out. She said, copy. Absolutely. Thank you. Who wants to guess what happened after that? Well, I'll tell you. Jason Lee and all of his staff, he made all of them unfollow me, and he unfollowed me. Jason Lee and all of his staff unfollowed me after he unfollowed me. Do we have a problem? I always ask him that. Do we have a problem, Jason Lee? No response. I called his phones. Both phones. That's why niggas like, oh, there should be a conversation. We had conversations. We've done that.
So the backstory narrative to this part before I play it is that Armon had a talk with the YouTuber Larry Reed about the issues that he was having with Jason Lee. And Larry Reed allegedly went and told this YouTuber, that YouTuber, and that YouTuber. And this is why Jason Lee said what he said in these text messages.
This is what he says. This narrative that you're pushing. Okay, before we get there, it's important. So I was talking to a YouTuber by the name of Larry Reed. Okay, and we were having a conversation. I don't remember what it was about, but long story short, he pretty much said something about Jason Lee along the lines of, beware of Jason Lee or something like that. And I was like, well, I don't even know, because he wants me to do, I asked him, well, did I do something wrong? I'm like, did I do something wrong about asking for money or whatever? Because, he wanted me to do his show, but Jason Lee and all his people, they unfollowed me. He said, why? I said, because I don't think that, that he was mad that I asked for to be paid. I don't know. I said, number one, I'm not putting out a narrative on you. I don't know what the issue is. Hence the reason the last text I sent you was, do we have a problem? You unfollow me and had everyone on your team and anyone I met through you unfollow me with zero explanation. So I was left to assume it was because I declined to do the gagging show and mentioned a budget. I appreciate you trying to help me get on the network, but I never asked for that. Honestly, you have told me you were going to help me with other things that I have asked for and never did, which believes me to think you're only willing to help me if it's benefiting you in some way. Number two, I definitely did not send any information to YouTubers. Did I vent about it to the wrong person? Perhaps, but at the end of the day, you weren't communicating, so I was left trying to figure out what happened on my own. Did I have people reaching out to Tasha K? Hell no. Believe what you want, but keep the dry ass threats, because just like you, I don't give a fuck. Just like you have the right to unfollow me because you feel like it, I have the right to have a conversation with whoever I want. As far as my true colors being shown, you literally unfollowed me for no reason and had your whole staff follow suit because I said I can't do something. Like, what the F? So please, let's not talk about true colors. If the relationship was that fragile, you clearly didn't F with me for real. So we both had a realization. Number four, I'm forever grateful for the Kanye brunch moment. Hence the reason why every time Kanye West comes up, I mention you and show gratitude. Did you watch the T.S. Madison interview? Where I showed him nothing but gratitude. Again, you unfollowed me. I didn't and still don't have a problem with you. Number five, again, I'm not pushing a narrative. You unfollowed me and felt like you didn't have to communicate. I was left to assume. I did not go out and have people put this out. I said nothing either, and still won't be going online to say anything. As far as relationships, you literally ended about 5 or 6, including yourself, within 24 hours of me telling you I can't commit to gagging when you had everyone unfollow me because you felt like it. I most definitely can be trusted. The problem is you felt some type of way that I mentioned pay. You feel like I should have just shut up and followed suit because you're Jason Lee. Just like you called yourself checking me when I asked you to set up a meeting to explain Bigo to me. I don't get how you speak about ownership and being paid for your worth, but when I make a simple statement, the relationship ends. Okay? Hold on. And then I said, if I say yes, if I have to say yes every time to have a relationship, then I don't want it. I'll be all right. Lastly, I do not have a problem with you, and perhaps one day we can have a conversation over the phone or in person like men and move forward. Be blessed. Thank you for the things you've helped me acquire in this time. He never addressed anything and said all love, no help, no hate. Complete narcissist. Complete.
If all that wasn't enough about Jason Lee, get into this. So Armon Wiggings decided to make a tweet about, I don't know if you guys remember what happened with Nicki Minaj when the blogger decided to, like, the fake Twitter page decided to say something about her and she responded. He decided to make a post about it, a tweet about it, and then post it on his Instagram page. Jason decides to comment on his Instagram page, and they got into like a little kiki under his Instagram page. And also he talks about how Jason Lee was always basically putting him down and talking down on him and telling him what he could and what he can't do. He can't do this, he can't do that. Here it is right here.
Oh, here's the tea. I posted this when Nicki Minaj, okay, so we got to go back. Do y'all remember when Nicki Minaj had the fake account come out and lie on her? And I posted, y'all don't think that it's odd that all the blogs posted her response, but was never or still hasn't posted what she was responding to? Jason Lee felt some type of way because I posted that, and he took that as a sub to him, okay? Which it wasn't. publicly. Like, and he had a habit of always telling me what I couldn't do. I remember I made a post about Kanye. He told me to take that post down. I ended up taking it down. I don't got the receipts because he blocked me. But I took the post down because he's like, yeah, and I just gave Cardi's lawyer, so I advise you to take that down. I'm like, all right, nigga. I took it down. I remember the Shade Room had an exclusive about Wendy Williams. I posted it. He told me to take it down because he said the Shade Room would sue me. I said, I'm not worried about the Shade Room suing me. My thing was I began to get frustrated with Jason Lee because I'm like, you keep telling me what I can't do. Nigga, tell me something that I can do. Tell me something to improve my platform, bro. Where's my verification, nigga? Where's the likes that I've been asking you for? You keep telling me about shit that I can't do. Tell me about the shit that I'm asking you, that you've been promising that you're gonna help me for. You hating ass nigga. Stop telling me what I can't do. Tell me something that I can do. You fucking hater. Like, it was irritating me. It was irritating me because this nigga always was telling me something that I can't do, but the nigga was never doing.
All right, now Armon finna go in for the motherfucking read, baby. Here we go.
Let's do a little reading. Jealous of you. Bitch, I could never be jealous when you stole my swag. I could never be jealous of you. I could never be jealous of you when you hit me up for your YouTube channel. Jason Lee, I can call my mom and my daddy right now. I can call my mom and my daddy right now and they're gonna tell me that you talented, that I'm great, that I'm dope. I can never be jealous of you. You don't have no talent. You are talentless. Oh, it's no shade. It's no shade. You said that, not me. You said that.
I just recently called out some executives at some.
Hold on. You said you don't have no talent.
I had always had the idea that I wanted to be in the industry and didn't know where because I don't rap and sing. I don't have talent like that, you know.
Yeah, you don't have talent like that. You don't have talent like that, baby. I do. I can rap, sing, I can flip tarot cards. I do the fashion. Let's talk about the fashion, baby. You could never come for me, bitch. You know when I noticed you were a cackle, Jason Lee? Bitch, you were a Prada to a Kanye brunch. For the fashion girls in the back, Jason Lee had on all Prada at a Kanye brunch. Girl, you just now getting to Balenciaga. Who the hell wears Prada from head to toe to a Kanye brunch? Anybody in their right mind know that Kanye is Balenciaga? Jason Lee, you're late. I had on more Balenciaga than you, and you supposed to be the media rep. Girl, you're late. And let's be very clear, Jason Lee. I could never be jealous of you, baby. You're a day late and a dollar short, girl, and you are off the mannequin kind of girl.